You've probably noticed them everywhere. Those small squares packed with a chaotic blend of black and white patterns. QR codes appear on menus, flyers, product packaging, and even pop up on your TV screen during commercials. But have you ever stopped to think what exactly a QR code is and how it works? How does scanning it with your phone instantly take you to a website, a video, or even a payment page? Let's uncover the mystery behind these modern symbols of convenience. Welcome to the History of Ordinary Wonders, where we explore the fascinating stories behind the small details that shape our world. QR stands for Quick Response, and that name is no accident. QR codes are a type of two-dimensional barcode capable of storing information far more efficiently than traditional barcodes. Unlike standard barcodes, which are made up of simple vertical lines, QR codes use a grid pattern to encode data both horizontally and vertically. This allows them to store hundreds of times more information than a typical barcode, first created in 1994 by DensoWave. A subsidiary of Toyota, QR codes were originally developed to track vehicle parts during manufacturing. Today they've evolved into a global tool used in everything from marketing to mobile payments. A QR code may look like a random cluster of pixels, but each part serves a specific function. Here's a closer look. Finder patterns. The three large squares in the corners help the scanner detect and properly align the code, even if it's tilted or viewed at an angle. Timing patterns. The alternating black and white lines between the finder patterns help determine the dimensions of the code alignment patterns. The smaller squares across the grid assist in accurate reading. Even on curved or uneven surfaces, data modules. These tiny black and white units actually contain the encoded information. Although it may resemble a confusing puzzle, a QR code is actually a carefully structured arrangement of data. When you aim your phone camera at a QR code, the scanner or built-in camera software interprets the pattern. But what happens behind the scenes detection? The scanner identifies the finder patterns to understand the code's orientation. Decoding once aligned, it uses timing and alignment patterns to determine the size and layout interpretation. The scanner converts the binary data stored in the modules into readable content, such as a URL text or action. This entire process takes only seconds, making it feel almost magical. QR codes store information in binary form, which means a sequence of ones and zeros. Each black square represents a 1 and each white square represents a 0. Together, these patterns hold the encoded data to give you an idea of their capacity. A standard QR code can store up to 4,296 alphanumeric characters, letters and numbers, around 7,000 numeric digits, and even binary data for formats like small files or images. The information is compressed within these tiny squares using error correction, a feature that makes QR codes highly dependable. Even if a portion is damaged or hidden, the data can still be recovered. One of the most impressive aspects of QR codes is their durability. This is due to error correction, which adds extra data for backup depending on the level used. QR codes can remain readable even if up to 30% of the code is damaged or dirty. This makes them perfect for outdoor ads, receipts, and packaging anywhere they might face wear and tear. The rise of smartphones turned QR codes into a digital powerhouse. By 2017, smartphone cameras began including built-in QR scanning, removing the need for separate apps. Then in 2020, the pandemic accelerated their use dramatically. Contactless payments, digital menus, and virtual check-ins all depended on these scannable patterns, but their usefulness extends beyond convenience. QR codes are highly versatile. They can store different types of information, including URLs, directing users to websites or apps, text for messages or instructions, contact details. For quick saving through vCard's payment links enabling instant transactions as technology continues to advance. You might wonder if QR codes will eventually be replaced. However, their simplicity and adaptability suggest they are here to stay. Innovations like dynamic QR codes, which allow content to be updated without changing the code itself, are expanding their capabilities. For instance, businesses can use them for real-time updates. A restaurant menu QR code can link to a menu that changes daily. Event organizers can also use them for tickets that can be updated or personalized for each user. Next time you scan a QR code, take a moment to appreciate the technology behind it. What appears to be a simple square is actually a sophisticated system connecting the physical and digital worlds seamlessly, from its origins in a car factory to becoming a universal symbol of connectivity. The QR code has earned its place in modern life, so whether you're ordering food, accessing Wi-Fi, or checking into an event, remember those small squares are doing far more than meets the eye. They demonstrate how simple designs can deliver powerful results. QR codes have reshaped the way we interact with the world, making it easier to access information, complete payments, and stay connected. They may look like random black and white patterns, but beneath the surface lies an incredible blend of engineering, mathematics, and creativity. So the next time you come across a QR code, don't just scan it and move on. Take a moment to appreciate the innovation inside this tiny box of possibilities. And who knows, the future may bring even more exciting uses for these remarkable grids. Thank you for watching. If you have ideas for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments. We'll gladly acknowledge your contribution. Thank you for being part of this journey through the history of ordinary wonders. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories hidden within the smallest details.